Oh, welcome back to Rabbit and Steel. Try some more hard mode. Maybe play a class I'm a little more familiar with. We'll do Dancer. I think the only character I've won hard with is Defender. And I unlocked a color, this fucking cool Xbox Defender. So we'll see what... I kind of want to unlock the color for the Dancer, so we'll try Dancer. To this pink thing. Alright, so Dancer a little similar to Witch, actually, in that we have a bunch of resets. So her primary hits twice and charges my secondary twice. My secondary hits twice and charges my primary twice, so they're very similar. They just charge each other. And so usually you want to use the one that's more damage because they both have the same global cooldown. But there's some range considerations. Your primary is this like disc here, which is essentially centered on you. It's melee. Whereas your secondary will hit the target wherever it'll target the enemy. So sometimes if you can't get in range, you'd rather use your secondary. But if you're in range, you'd rather use your primary because it does slightly more damage. And then your special, it's just this big giant circle again, a lot like Witch, but it has a 30% chance of resetting every time I use my primary or secondary. So there it reset, and I can use it again, right? Reset, I can use it again. And then finally, we have a defensive ability that gives me 20% more damage. It only has one charge, unlike the Witch, who has two, but it's not position-based, and it has... it actually buffs allies, too. I think this character maybe is a little better in multiplayer, because I think the AoE buff is probably balanced around multiplayer, but... I like her anyway. Ooh, maybe we'll change our trinket, too. We currently have a frog on our head. We can, you unlock these by just beating bosses, and they, like, randomly drop. It's like an MMO, but they're just all cosmetic. Let's put a rabbit on my head instead. Beautiful. That was optional. Alright. See, not as much DPS as the Witch. Although that one does have you moving around a lot too, so... what you gonna do? Alright. Defensive and loot cooldowns are shortened by 2. I don't think we have... since we have resets on our... this stupid mouse thing. I wish I could turn the mouse off. It, like, goes away sometimes, but sometimes it comes back because I, like, bump my desk or something. I don't know. Maybe I should just unplug the mouse. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Our defensive has an 8-second cooldown, but, like, a lot of times we'd rather just be resetting it. So I don't know if Pajama Hat's incredible for us. Our special applies Curse, which is another 10% damage. That might be okay. Then we have sort of 2 damage buffs going. Or every 15 seconds, Omega charge my special. Which is a 3 times damage. So every 15 seconds, it's like... 350 times 2. So 700 every 15 seconds, which is 46 DPS. Not as amazing as it sounds, huh? I guess if you do it while your war cry, do you get 20% more than that? You want to time your war cry with the Nightingale gown. So this could be interesting. Debuff, defensive has a 50%. We don't have any debuffs right now. Like, the reason this isn't terribly exciting is because, like, 10% damage you know, right now it's not incredible. It's only like 20 DPS because you just take your DPS and multiply it by 0.1. But eventually that scales up pretty well, right? So that eventually scales to way more damage near the end game. I guess your other abilities scale too, so this kind of scales as well. I'm tempted to do primary does Ghost Flame. Basically, this means that my primary is now 50 DPS, but I only have to press it every once in a while, and then when I'm pressing my secondary, we're getting essentially DPS from both primary and secondary. It's kind of doing 500 damage every 5 seconds. I'm gonna try that. So you want to get in and smack them, and then back up and shoot them. Smack them again to get the charge, you know. Apparently Ghost Flame can crit. Okay, so I guess everything can crit. I didn't think debuffs could crit, though. I saw, like, a 400 there with Ghost Flame, I thought. I don't know. Sometimes the mechanics are a little opaque. See there, it said Ghost Flame 599 with double exclamation point. I think it crit. Weird. I didn't know Ghost Flame could crit. Old Bonnet's horrible for this character. Most of her abilities hit twice, and then the one that doesn't, you do not want to reduce. When you deal damage, 10% chance to apply Decay. That's 30 DPS. Special applies Ghost Flame? I don't think that's amazing, because we have resets. So, like, if you're resetting it more than once every 5 seconds, you're losing DPS. I mean, sort of. I don't think it's amazing. What's Jade Staff? Every 2 times I use my special, gain Tranquility for 10 seconds. I mean, it's a good damage buff. You really cannot move much, though, with Tranquility, which is kind of hard with the character that has a melee ability. I'm, like, tempted to do Tiny Wings. I'm always running into things. What if I could just move faster? Alright, how fast? Oh, man. We're speeding. Look at this. We're flying. Alright. Optional. Alright, not too bad. God, we have mice. We have more AoE this time, though, than we did with the witch. Maybe it'll be okay. Sorry, wrong button. We do not want to upgrade the primary because it's only doing 10 damage a hit. I like that. Deals more damage and has a 40% chance to hit twice more. So you can think of that as 60 more damage, basically. That's a pretty solid buff. Deals more damage, but cooldown is greatly increased. It goes up to 99 seconds. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Then we have Rabbit Luck. Oh, we would love to draft both this and Rabbit Luck, because then you could guarantee the twice hit. The problem is we're short, what, 3 gold? 25. Yeah, we're short. Wait. Yeah, we're short 3 gold. I did the math correctly. Plus we want our heals and stuff anyway. We'll do this right now. Alright. Gotta get Ghost Flame on him immediately. This boss is a little much for me. It really is. I couldn't. Alright. I mean, we did good damage, but it was a lot for me. I couldn't get out. You like kind of need to stand near the where the bullets are, I think, because that's where the edge of the laser is. I don't know. I'm not happy about that. Here's this horrible thing. I always... where do you go? I think I'm supposed to go on the other side. The hitboxes on these enemies are kind of confusing. You only have to hit the giant circle around them. It's kind of funny. Maybe I should play a character where their DPS isn't tied so closely to their, Where am I going? I think I'm correct here. Yeah, this is fine. Alright. We're going into the boss with 1 less health. Which I say would say is not, like, ideal exactly. 25% uptime of Rabbit Look sounds pretty great. Then our secondary hits all the time. And our special resets all the time. Sounds good. Oh my god, I thought my defensive was up. Okay, so like I just start every paladin mouse fight getting hit twice, if that's okay. Ow. All right, it's series time, and I should not waste my. I don't know. It like it just tricks me because it's like. Much better much better AoE than Witch there, as you can see. Okay, we're gonna save our defensive because I always get hit by this crap. Oh, I just need to be more patient, I guess. I always try to go to the other side of it. That makes sense. We'll burn our defensive for this, just so we get the big hits here. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Not too bad. Right, so on this one, we need to be on this side. Yeah, okay. We're learning. I don't know which side. We went the wrong side. We dodged it, though, instead of, like, trying to go with the circle. I need to be on this side? Yeah, okay. I mean, sure. Maybe there's a better way to do that, but that's the only way I see. Okay, we want our buff up for the rats again so that we can... Oh, we have rabbit luck here, too. We had to get away from those tethers at the bottom. Alright. Not too bad. We have a spinning laser. I think we're fine where we are. We're not fine where we are. There we go. We're just gonna go around this way again, if you don't mind. Oh, we have rabbit luck. Alright, so the circle's going off first, then the tether. Alright, we're fine. Alright, this is the one I need to be patient on. Alright, we learned some things that fight. We were dodging the one pattern that, well, we did it like once or twice, but we did dodge it. It does help to be a character I'm more familiar with, because then I'm not thinking about my abilities as much. Turns out that's what slows you down. Alright. So the first thing you buy in the shop is the heal. Then you probably get the money. Okay, remind me what items I have again. Primary, down, and rabbit luck. Okay. Maybe this is worth drafting now, because with rabbit luck, our special's up more often. Or you can get haste in Warcry. We could buy both of those, actually. And have just enough money for the golden potion. That sounds alright. Cool. Alright, so haste is just your GCDs go down by 20%. So it's essentially 20% more damage. And then Warcry is still 20% more damage. So effective 40% more damage when I use this. And then, yeah, this is just an it's not just an upgrade, but it's sort of an upgrade. It also makes it easier to play, because then I can just spam secondary more when my special isn't up. Alright, we're on Frog. Watch as they tether us and just, like, pull us around the stage. Yeah, that's pretty solid with Rabbit Luck. Alright, not bad. Alright, so this has the keep moving, stop moving thing. Which usually confuses me. Oops. I kept moving instead of stopped moving. Or I stopped moving instead of kept moving. Keep moving. Alright. You got this. Not great. You don't want to get hit twice on this second boss. And then a lot of color matching with frogs. Yes, I think I really want to coincide my buff with the Rabbit Luck buff. Like here. I can't. I hate this phase. Also, part of the difficulty of the frog is how annoying the song is. Is Rabbit Luck on right now? I think it must be. I keep resetting. Alright, that went pretty well. And we don't have any health down for the boss. That's great news. Boom! Desert Earrings goes hard on this character, I think. It means I get 2 more buffs every time I use my defensive. Ooh, wait a minute. What if buff lasted 50% longer? This is probably more reliable. It's also 5% more damage. Alright, let's try that. So now we have like 8 seconds, 7.5 seconds of that crap. Oh, and it's Rabbit Luck too. I forgot. Okay, that's insane. That's really good. Okay, cool. Ow. Keep moving. Stop moving. I have to say them to myself, otherwise I don't remember. Keep moving. Stop moving. Barely got there in time. Yeah, that's going pretty well. We get to use our special a whole lot when that rabbit luck goes on. That was a really serendipitous draft, and I almost missed it. Oh! Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. We're gonna get hit. Oh, we barely... No, come on. I had to war cry there. That was scary. Alright, watch the green circles. That's the real killer here. I need to stop pressing that special because it slows me down too much. I keep doing it. We're just gonna hold secondary here so I can concentrate on the circles. Green circles here are the killers. Watch for those. This should be it. Whew. Exactly 500 DPS. Not bad. And barely made it past. Oof. You cannot stack, like, item upgrades in this game. They just replace themselves, so... Replace each other, rather. So, in general, these are probably not going to be great. Oh, more rabbit luck? No, I don't think it's right. Because we already have access to rabbit luck. And rabbit luck doesn't really stack because it's just 100%. Damage is reduced but hits 3 times. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me. So really the only thing that could ever do something for me is this. I mean, that improves it. We will definitely take a vitality potion. Maybe an evasion potion too? I think we have too much move speed, so I'll take the evasion, and then... Realistically, there's not much else that I'll want in the next shop. So we'll just take our 4%. Sure. Alright. It's so fast after the teleport, I just ran into things. It sucks. Alright, 501 damage, and I felt like I was playing that poorly, so that works. Oh, we would not have liked to lock on that close to that bird, but we didn't want to get bound on that vertical line. Alright. Not bad. We'll time our rabbit luck with our other buff. I was too busy trying to figure out the teleports, and I didn't really get my special off a lot, but it's fine. We're teleporting sideways first. This is bad. I tried to like just. Oh, I didn't see the second. I got moon blindness. Oh wait, we somehow survived that, but I still don't understand that pattern. Okay. I sort of forgot that was the mini boss and not the main boss of this area. I was like, when is she gonna turn into a crow? And then she never did. All right. Isn't Black Hole Charm insane for me? That's 1,000 damage every time I use my special. Or loot item. So, like, Rabbit Luck triggers that. Okay, it's basically just Rabbit Luck in my special, but still, that's nuts. Oh no, and when I trigger this, yeah, that's nuts. Black Hole Charm. Black Hole Charm. Yeah, both those trigger Black Hole Charm. Alright. Let's do it. Ow. Whoa. We're teleporting left first, alright. Oh, I forgot how that worked. Alright, we gotta play smarter than this. Our TVS is nuts, dude. Okay. It's mostly the laser at the end, so just stay here. the black hole. She's dead. Ooh. Yeah. That black hole charm is going off. Alright. Run's not over. Your primary... Now, I don't know the interaction with this, because this says, right, my primary no longer deals damage. This says it deals damage and applies Ghost Flame. And this says... Oh, no, I don't have the... Oh, I thought I had the item that did something when I... It did, like, damage when I did my primary, but I didn't take that. Okay. That's fine. Charges your special every 2 times it's used. That could kind of be a buff. Because that's all we want to do anyway, is charge our special. Yeah, like, most of our damage is coming from our special. Might as well get it charged, I think, rather than getting 40% chance to hit more. It's not like anything's triggering on the percent chances, right? I mean, okay, Rabbit Luck triggers all the time, but, like, when Rabbit Luck's going, we don't want to hold secondary. We want to do secondary special, so... That'll give us more damage overall. Let's heal there. And then these potions only last for the, like, mini-bosses in this section. The final boss is technically in a different section, so we'll just go level up. All right, 1600, but it's multi-target, so. Ow. Guess I didn't see that. Guess there are a lot of things on screen. A little confusing. It hits half the screen first and then second, and the other thing, like, expands in the middle. Alright, we got there. I always find that this area is not nearly as hard as the other areas. Maybe it's because if I make it here, my build's kind of sick. Night Guard Gloves is 20% more damage on this move, which is a lot. Or Secondary inflicts bleed. That's 20 per hit. I think Night Guard Gloves have to be bigger right now. Alright. I'm gonna play pretty carefully on this boss. Or try to. I'm a little too reckless sometimes, you know? Alright. Alright. Cool. I did not pay attention to this story, so I have no idea what she's talking about. I did that correctly. I didn't know if I was in the right spot or not. I didn't know if I was supposed to be like a quarter circle farther or something. Need to be up here because the laser's rotating downward. Cleaving, rotating laser upward. Downward. We need to be like in the corner, I guess. Yep. Need to be in here. We're fine up. It's all about managing the knockback, basically. That's rotating into me, and I can't really fix it. Oh, that hit me. I see. I understand what I did wrong. I've forgotten which side she's cleaving. Oh, she's cleaving both those, huh? Wow, we're just taking a ton of damage. Alright, let's save our... We're doing enough deeps. We save our defensive for actual defense. Even though it's like a significant part of our DPS. Oh, what did I get hit by? I got scared and used the defensive. Uh-oh. So this is undodgeable. So I have to... Is my attack going to be up in time? Oh, it's a heartbreaker. I got hit way too many times. That's definitely on me. Alright, well, there was an almost successful run of hard mode. I just got overwhelmed with some of the end attacks. I think the first time I played that boss in hard, I just had overwhelming DPS, or I had maybe more defensive options. I think burning my... I don't know. It's tricky, because, like, burning your offensive, just gives you significantly more DPS. It's like 40% more DPS, right? For 5 seconds. But you usually put that on top of, like, when you're getting your luck. So, it, you know, it sort of stacks. So if you just save your defensive for only when you need defense, you're hurting your DPS a bit. And in my experience, the longer the fight goes, the more chances I have to screw it up. So I'm not good at, like, balancing sort of when should I be more liberal with my defensive for the damage and when should I be more cautious and just to save it for when I need to dodge things. Like, I assume that the real answer is, like, somewhere in between, where I should be able to notice, like, moderate threats and then just use it on moderate threats, which means I'm using it more often than just holding it for only big threats, but I'm using it less often than just pressing it, or just get good and dodge everything and then I don't have to hold it. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.